Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie OvenBreak. I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting the song that I was just listening to in the soundtrack to go on for a little bit longer, but it just suddenly ended without any sort of reason whatsoever. Anyway, welcome back. We're going to be going ahead and continuing on with the whole entire BEAST-YEAST storyline in regards to the Monster Menace thing. No, Shadow the Destroyer. Monster Menace is this plumbing event thing where, like, I apparently opened chests and something like that, which I have 2 attempts for, which, I guess I could do that, which, this is the wrong map. I meant to go over to the different continent into BCs. I wonder if there's ever going to be any other, like, continents. I don't know. But anyway, where we last left off, we have to go to 5-3, which we're actually just about to head there anyway. So great. Okay, so, which is actually good because this thing resets in like an hour anyway, so that's fantastic. But I will be trying to read comments from the video, and we're back to expanding our kingdom in the Pleb Dynasty stuff, because I love making those videos, but I just don't do them that often. But still, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, then that's what matters the most. So let's go ahead and start this off with going to the Kofi village.
Where are we?
Achoo! I can't see any. Achoo!
The ritual circle is glowing. My lord, is that you?
What rotten luck to have arrived at the height of a spice storm!
I can't see anything in this storm. My lord, have you brought the captive with you?
Huh? She was with me! The cookie must be somewhere around here. Blast it! I can't see a thing. Golden cheese cookie!
What in cheese's name is?
We must stay quiet and make our escape, your radiance. I cannot tell where that cookie has brought us, but it would be wise to distance ourselves from our captor.
Achoo! You're right. Achoo!
You won't get away! I order you all to find them!
But my lord, the spice storm is much too hot and potent. We cannot see anything.
Blast it all! We lost them right in front of our noses!
What do we do, my lord? We're all powder if the Great Destroyer finds out.
We stand by until the spice storm milds down. You, send a message to General Nutmeg Tiger Cookie. Let her know. The bird has flown, but it's still fluttering about nearby. We will hunt her down.
Yes, Lord Saffron, Cookie.
I have so many feelings. At the end, I was gonna laugh hardly, and at the same moment, y'all really messed up because you just had the worst possible time. If the whole storm was cleared, you just have an easy W, but you went there on the worst spice storm. See, why do you think I don't like spicy things? Like, do you see what happened there? It's a whole storm that just got bombarded, and even the enemies don't like it. The plumbing enemies don't like the storm. What does that say about your side? Well, anyway, we have to go ahead and go through this anyway, so it really doesn't matter. We have this Monster Menace thing, which we still have to do it. So, what are these critters? Pepper Pangolin officers, Pepper Pangolin soldier, and a Pepper Pangolin grenadier. So they shoot grenades. Oh, that's funny. Okay, great, fun. This may be a little bit louder, but before I start, actually I'll start with the level, unless there's a cutscene. But I did want to read a cutscene, or I'm sorry, a comment from Leonard Geo saying, "Common question of the day. If there's a new kingdom, I would like to see Eternal Sugar Cookies Kingdom, because it would be probably have like a heavenly and hellish aesthetic." Honestly, I could kind of see it. It's kind of like heavenly and like holy on the upside, but like there's some dark aesthetic that makes it like way more evil than anyone would ever expect. I feel like that would actually be like, that would actually be insane. I'm just wondering how many people would get offended. Like, that's my worry with it. So, we got the chest. What the love's inside of it? Like, if I exit, is it just gonna give me the chest? Because, like, if I go back... Okay, 5-4. What? Yeah, but... Content. I have 1. Well, all these can be inside the chest? Can I open it now? Well, what would it be? I know, I have a lot of... Oh, hey, right here. Open. Oh, we clear cookies, of course. Okay, not too bad. Alright, so that's good to do. So now we have 5-4. So, anyway, there is a kind of a long comment that I will try and speed run through from Draco saying, I really like the additions to the kingdom. You should definitely do more of it. And also for the comment question, I also talked about this before. Well, not necessarily the kingdom. I thought about having a new Dose City that's clearly based off New York City. There would also be some specific buildings like an Eurocentrin casino, multiple concert halls, DJ's concert stadium, and the Grand Energy Tower, but great video as always. So it's kind of like a New York City. Why does that sound like a good update? I'm not saying that it sounds bad. I'm just saying, like, that sounds like... Or, like, I'm not trying to doubt it. I'm just saying that does sound pretty interesting. I feel like they probably shouldn't add a casino because, well, I guess it depends on what age rating they want. Because if they got rid of it in the Pokemon games, then you know for a fact they can't, like, add casino stuff in Kick Your Run. Even though the whole point is just it being a plebing gacha game. So maybe it is possible to get away with it. I would actually not be surprised. Smoke Smog. Okay. Get the pleb out of here. Okay, that was worrisome. But luckily we're fine, we're okay. I don't know how many levels I'll be able to get through in this video, but I don't know, maybe I could divvy this down to like 4 or 5 episodes, depending on how many levels I go through, and how long the cutscenes usually can get. But whatever. It does say that there's still a red bubble over this, so it's probably telling me that I can do like more attempts for the level. I don't know. But we did make it through that level easily, and now we got to deal with, what are these creatures? Saffron Scorpion Stingers and the Saffron Buffalo Summoner. That was a summoner that we saw in the earlier cutscene. Okay. Alright. This goes up to 2.5, but we'll just stick to 1.5 right now. Do this, activate the buffs quickly, and then after that, let Financier just do a bunch of the tanking. Yeah, charge forth, perfect. And then White Lily, here we go, just sweep all the enemies. That is perfect. Creme didn't even have to lift a finger. Well, do cookies have fingers? I don't think so. I mean, technically they do. It's hard to explain, but like, they're just all nubs. I don't know. Who cares? Let's just go ahead, and I think we do have another cutscene coming up here, even though it's not like a... It's just like a check mark level. I mean, it's an exclamation mark, but like, it's marked. So that's gotta mean something. But, whatever. I will see if I can do this on like normal mode, but that's probably gonna be way harder said than done. Because I still gotta go through the normal modes and hard modes of the other BEAST-YEAST levels, considering how I only just got through the first couple levels of hard in the first episode of BEAST-YEAST, so there's that as an issue. But we'll slowly, when we get there, we'll get there. It's slow, but it's a process. Okay, so get these plebs out of here, and then hopefully Stormbringer and White Lily can just finish them all off. Okay, there's the storm. And then finish. Whole destruction.
I see a village ahead. This spice storm sure is unbearable.
It is a rare occasion that we agree. Let us see if we can find shelter there. Let us in! We have been caught in the storm and seek shelter!
There is definitely someone inside, but they won't let us in.
Achoo! Let us try another house. We need shelter, or we will crumble from ceaseless sneezing. Achoo! Why won't anyone let us in? Achoo!
This is the final house. Please, whoever is inside, let us in. We come in peace.
Travelers? Cool! Come on in, Fee!
Thank you, child.
So, some little fella just, like, let us in. And out of all the houses, only that was the one that would let us in. We would have been crushed to absolute death by the plumbing spice sandstorm thing or whatever the plub is, like, surrounding us. Like... Oh, the fact that we're alive, I have no clue how. Okay, before we continue on, there's a cutscene that we can encounter right here, but before I go do that, just get through a few comments I see here, because there's actually not many on the video, but there's one from Spartan Sprout which says, see, the fact about the treasures is that there's some elemental treasures, being like the cape has wind, the torch is ice. I mean, you do have a point, but, do they affect the I guess some do affect the elements, but like not many, which maybe they should utilize more of those in the future. But there's a comment from Sonic Gamer saying, common question, a kingdom with a feudal Japan aesthetic would be interesting. I feel like that would be the one for Silent Salt. I don't know why, but I feel like that'd be perfect. That would be incredible if actually that was the case. But, like, either for Silent Salt or someone else. I don't know. But for now, lastly, I will read a comment from Froky TW saying, OMG, I feel like I need to say sorry for the last comment. Unless you actually like the joke of Burning Spice calling you a fool. You're not a fool, Hyper, I swear. Dude, I wasn't offended at all. I just kind of have to represent, you know, Golden Cheese. Like, of course I have to go against Burning Spice because, you know, they're going against Golden Cheese. It's a part of the bit. It's a part of the character. You're okay. You're safe. You're safe in good hands. I'm like Allstate. And not sponsored. Anyway, what's this cutscene about?
Here, cool down your eyes with this. It's freshly made lassie. Fee.
Phew, thank you. Oh, this is so much better.
Cool. Fee. Lassie will wash away any strong spices.
Ugh, I'm covered in powder head to toe. Thank you for your assistance, little one.
What a generous child. I shall reward you.
Why were you outside, Fee? You must stay home when our ancestors wail in sorrow.
Your ancestors?
Yeah, the spice powder blowing outside is what remains of our ancestors, Fee.
Are you saying that the storm outside is all cookie crumbs?
Young one, it's not cool to let strangers in. Come here, Fee.
But, Elder...
You strangers, I must ask you to leave.
We are no threat to your village. We simply need shelter until the storm blows over.
Fee, we do not wish to cast you out, but if the spice swarm brutes find anything suspicious, oh, they won't be cool about that. No, my good Cookie.
A spice swarm? Are you not all spices yourselves? Why do they wish to harm their own kind?
Most wild spices do not think much of us. Weaker spices. I'm sure there are exceptions, but I've yet to see any, Fee. But what's even more terrifying is that they say the dreadful god of destruction has returned, Fee.
The god of destruction? You mean to say Burning Spice, Cookie?
Wild spices will turn ruthless and vicious under his command. Fee, fee, fee! Words like friendship or kindness hold no meaning to them. Under the Great Destroyer's rule, families must scatter and friends must fight one another. Fee! Not cool indeed. A thick blanket of dust is shrouding the land. Even the mildest of spices are turning savage, and the winds are blowing hot air. Soon, spice storms will blow day and night with no clear day in sight. The Colfie will have no choice but to pray for mercy. Fee, fee.
Oh, Elder.
You wish to avoid the storm? Fee, I will show you the way to the Lassie Springs. So please, leave our village. Cool?
I only wish to reward the little one for his kindness. What is your desire?
We only wish to survive.
We were not going to hurt you.
No need, Smoked Cheese Cookie. May your wish come true, Elder. Farewell, little one.
Bye, Fee.
So many things happen in one cutscene. First of all, something I wanted to ask, which I forgot to at the end of the second cutscene that we saw in this video. What the pleb happened to everyone else? Were they just locked inside or sleeping? I can understand, like, you know, being locked inside, but, like, you ever heard about, like, hearing outside, like, hearing for, like, a call for help? If, like, you can't even expect that to be a trap, because, like, if anything were to happen like that to anyone, obviously you need to, like, let them open, or else they are just straight up going to die. Like, there's no chance for them. There's no shot. And also, second of all, you're telling me we were just in a storm of dead cookies. You know, I thought it was bad enough where in the Cookie Odyssey, there was a whole scene where they had an ocean just full of cookie corpses. This is somehow worse. There are cookies, there are basically dead souls inside of my nostrils. Could you imagine breathing that in? And that's all over you. That's like if you just took everyone in the graveyard and then grinded them all their bones into bone meal and then just dust and then you threw it into some sort of like a fan and blew it all over yourself. That's bad. Well, that's probably the most amount of terror we're going to be seeing in this video. Let's go ahead and do a level, and then we'll go on with playing some comments before we go ahead and end, because even 50 minutes in, it seems like we did so much, even though we technically already, we did. But let's go through these plebs, shred them all open, because I'm not looking to have all these sandstorms destroy my insides, because that'd be disgusting. We already saw a bunch of cookies like fade away from us in the plumbing episode with Mystic Flower Cookie and Dark Cacao. We're not letting that happen again, and if it does happen again, it's all over. There's just no way. Alright, that level's done. Probably go through like 1 or 2 more, depending on how long it takes, and then I guess maybe like 2 more? Probably. We do get a landmark here. So it's 5-8 Termic Pig Badlands. It sounds like I'm entering a Minecraft stage, but before we go on, there are a few comments I still need to read. Like, there's one from Arian Funhouse saying, "Common question, I'd like to add a new kingdom with a rainbow aesthetic. I call it the Rainbow Kingdom, and the kingdom would be high up in the clouds, and the colorful angels would reside there." I feel like that's just kind of describing something like the Desert Paradise. Because, like, that's usually, like, you know, it's an island in the sky, it has, like, rainbows and all this stuff, it's all pretty, it doesn't have angels, but it has, like, the desert guardians, it also has, like, all the cute critters. I feel like that'd be kind of, like, the best thing that you could do with that, if they ever make, like, Sugar Swan Cookie playable. Also, AGamer360 leave a comment saying, "I recently leveled all my oldest epics in Cookie on OvenBreak, so it's time to do the plumbing legendaries. 220 diamond sugar crystals. You better put those to good use, because most of those most likely will be spent on magic candies. That's what I predict." Anyway, Turmeric Badlands, which isn't turmeric like a type of spice? I think turmeric. Yeah, so that makes sense to some extent. But let's go ahead and do more level shredding, and hopefully it doesn't have to involve any more corpses, because this is already enough. We're only like in 5 or 6 levels in. That's already just a big amount of trauma. Literally, Golden Cheese had to witness. Golden Cheese and Smoked Cheese had to go ahead and witness just potentially hundreds upon hundreds of pounds of dead cookies just fly straight in front of them.
That was impeccable.
I couldn't even look at myself after that. That's just so bad. Okay, so there is another cutscene right here, so I think now is a good spot to end the video, because next video, we can go ahead and just, you know, focus on the story once more, because we're mostly going to have a cutscene right there, obviously. Probably have one right here, and then we'll enter the boss halfway through, which, what is that? It looks like a big squishmallow. What the plum is that? I know I'm laughing at it now, but I know for a fact it's going to absolutely destroy me later on. But still, are there any other comments? There actually is one from an idiot, which says, "Common question. A kingdom based on my home country, Kosovo, and sister Albania, the legendary will be a cookie that can turn into a 2-headed phoenix, kind of like the Albanian flag, which has a black eagle with 2 heads. That actually sounds interesting. I feel like a phoenix cookie would actually be pretty interesting, but, like, at what point does it kind of extend to, like, fire spirits? Maybe a place like that could represent fire spirit cookie, because, that would actually be pretty cool. I don't know, but with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. So if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Cookie Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all of my social media, which include a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cookie Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel. Did I already say that? I don't know, I thought I already said that, but, like, you know, there's a link with a 10,000 tweet thing. I hope I said that one too. But also, most importantly, there's a Ko-fi link, which you can see on the flipping flash screen, where, you know, $1 a month, and you can see exclusive content they won't normally see on this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you, entities and guardians, in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.